Pancho from another day's walk here, and this is the first Sobo hiker I've met. What is your trail name? How did you get the trail name, and when did you start?
Started June 5th. My trail name is Skittles because I carry a shit ton of Skittles.
Okay, and so you are about 200, give or take, miles in the AT. What has been the hardest part, do you think, to this point?
Well, so going southbound, the 100 mile, the first bit is not hard at all. It's super flat. I'm used to the bugs. I'm from Maine, so definitely the chairback range. It was raining that day, and the chairback range is pretty hard. So,
What are you most excited for coming up on the trail?
well, I've been to right around the whites. So I'm looking forward to getting after that. Like a lot of the hiking, I would be very new to hiking in, the Roan Highlands, Max Patch in there. That's what I'm looking forward to, just those kind of moments. But just all the hiking after New Hampshire, because then I can kind of haul ass.
Have you hiked in any of them areas before down south? Have you
No.
done any? Okay, so
No,
that would
I
be
haven't.
your first experience once you hit what
Yeah.
part of the trail?
Yeah, just after probably Vermont.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you've done the northern section, or at least parts of it.
Yep. Well, yeah.
How long did it take you to get the gear you have dialed in?
Okay, so I section hiked actually from the Bigelows to Katahdin with my dad over about 4 years. So we dialed in our gear over those 4 years pretty nicely. I guess 4 years.
Okay, are you happy with what you got? I mean, if I may ask, what is your base weight right now?
Oh,
If you know.
I don't know. I started out with, I think about 30 pounds. I'm running about 32 pounds with 2 liters of water, but I'm not carrying 2 liters of water, so I'm probably right around 26.
Are you
28.
happy with where you're at on your weight?
Yeah. Well, I'm carrying a 2-person tent.
For
Hype-
extra
hyper
room,
light.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, when I section hiked it with my dad, so we only had 2-person.
Got you.
Just convenient. Yeah.
And you was telling a pretty cool story earlier about what has happened at this point. So what's the craziest thing that has happened to you? Because it was very interesting.
Yeah. So I forget where, but in between 2 tote roads, there's a hawk. I figured it out later. I thought it was like a barn owl that's just like nesting or something like that. And yeah, it was super like aggressive, and the hawk came up behind me. It was I didn't even see it. I've never even had an experience like that on the trail, and it was hot. It was like making a lot of noise, and it came right behind me, so I couldn't see it, and took my hat, smacked the back of my head, like full speed, pretty much. That's crazy.
That is definitely a story that most people don't have.
Yeah, totally.
And then this was the year of the coronavirus, as you know.
Yep.
Was you planning on starting Sobo and the date you started, or did your plans change because of all this?
Yeah, so definitely plans changed. I think most people's plans changed.
That's true.
Yeah, I was planning to go northbound, but I couldn't catch a flight down to Georgia because of Corona. So I just started southbound because I'm from Maine, so
And
just drive.
how quick are you planning on finishing this trail this year?
Trying to go for 100 days. Yeah.
So, you are hiking for a nonprofit. Tell us a little bit about the nonprofit and why you chose to hike for it.
Sure. So it's a nonprofit called Save One Life. It's the whole mission, I guess, is to raise the quality of life for people with bleeding disorders in developing countries. Big group. So I have hemophilia, which is a bleeding disorder, and I thought it would be a great way to dedicate my hike, raise some money for it, just help out some people, I guess.
And you said there's a Facebook group for that, or you have a Facebook page about that?
It's called Sobo, all caps, 4 the letter, and then Save One Life. If you want to check them out on the internet, they have a page called SaveOneLife.net.
Okay, and I'm going to try to have the links to both of them in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and like always, I'll see you on the sunny side.